What's up, guys? Welcome back to the next Gaming with Z stream. It is a pleasure to have you here this fine evening. How are you guys feeling tonight? I'm feeling fantastic. Thank you for asking. So, listen, tonight I'm going to be real with you. I don't have a good, hard, solid plan for what we're going to do. Mr. Tippy of the Toes is online. Kind of hope that we can get involved somehow there with what they are doing. And also, I mean, we just got plenty of stuff we still need to do, so we'll flow through it. We'll kind of vibes it out. We'll see how we feel as we do each individual thing. We'll buy an Omega chestplate just to see what it turns into. And it turned into not bad. We'll hold on to that and just see what happens. Yeah, let's first see how it's going over there. And then while we wait for him to answer, let me show off the between stream stuff real quick. As I have said, I've still been working in Blockbench. That's been my kind of project. And last time I showed this off and kind of talked about how I was doing some shading stuff on it and how I needed to fix the wings. And as you can see, I feel pretty confident about this. I like the way it looks. The eyes look like they're glowing appropriately. I don't feel like the feathers are too busy, but you can definitely tell that there is texture there. Like, it's not just straight up. I imagined the light source is coming from kind of like above and forward of the figure. So when I did the lighter purple tones, I did them up near the shoulders. And when I did the darker purple tones, I did them kind of near the bottoms. I didn't really touch the beak and feet much because I like them looking the way that they currently look. But yeah, this is probably going to be the final entry into the contest for me as it goes. There we go. I wanted to kind of center it, I guess. That just felt weird to me that wasn't centered, so I needed to fix that. But yeah, and then on the side of that, I also worked up a little crab. Here's my derpy little crab familiar. I'm going to submit this one too, maybe, and see, because you're allowed to submit as many as you want. But yeah, if you look at it hanging out on the shoulder, if we reduce the arms to 0, it kind of makes more sense, right? Just hanging out on your shoulder there. If we go into first person view, you can see that it just barely kind of shows up on screen. But yeah, this has been a really funny kind of experience for me, is messing with Blockbench and getting to learn how it works. Yep. Those are some good answers so far to the question of the day. Master says a house, which is very understandable, of course. And then Future says a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which is also, I mean, like, whatever your vibe is, whatever your thing is, whatever your passion is, there's nothing wrong with you spending stuff on that, especially if it's all just, lottery winnings. Tippy. I was just staring at it like, what am I even doing? Let's see. Future, I'm trying. That's what I'm doing right now. What did he grab? Fuller chests. Let me snap in here and get one immediately. Right. The truth is that I am feeling kind of down. I don't really feel great tonight, and I'm trying to hopefully get past that with some fun activities with friends. I always say I'm feeling fantastic because I just don't want to burden other people with what's going on with me, but you know, hanging out with friends, that solves some problems, right? At least it makes you feel better about the problems you do have, right? Big same. Big same. So yeah, I'm gonna join voice here in a minute, but I'm really hopeful, strangely, that I can find the other modifier before Tippy does. Because I'd really like to have been in this vault for less than 5 minutes and have found half of the modifiers that were needed. I know you're in VC, Tippy. Oh, I know. This is like a strange little back and forth that he and I have is the person that can apply the most positive effects to the vault for everybody. And Twitch is playing ads. It has reached the mark where the stream starts that for me. On the one hand, kind of glad that I don't have to manage it. On the other hand, wish I had better, like, more finite controls over it, actually. If the granularity of the ads could be a little bit more fine-tuned, the controls of the ads, I mean, that would be a slightly better experience for me. A second factory, and I finally hit the wall. Now we'll run straight back. And man, if we could find a dungeon, that'd be great. Since we've got Dungeon Hunter on and also Overpower, this would be a great time for us to find a dungeon. Oh, hold on. What are you? More experience, useless. But yeah, Future, if you hang around for a minute till the end of this vault, at least, I mean, like, if you hang around longer, all the better, right? But if you're here for another, like, 6 or 7 minutes or so, I will show you the finished bird. Ooh, that is a long... Hello, Tippy.
Hello.
I just had to jump into the vault and get both of those modifiers real quick.
I appreciate it.
Just felt like I had to knock that out before I could join you in the chat. I needed you to know that I was contributing. That I wasn't just riding the coattails, so to speak. Was it in the room that I just left? Did I pass right by it? I probably passed right by it. Okay. Yeah. Was it up in the middle or was it like right where I'm at?
I don't know if I'm up.
Oh yeah, I'm talking to chat, sorry. I'm actively streaming. apparently my chat saw a time pylon that I breezed right by.
Makes sense.
Oh, in the last room, okay. Oh yeah. Dang, right in the center even. I rocked right by it. I just add 2 minutes to the vault real quick. And I found my first dungeon. Did not have a modifier in it though.
Found 2 this vault so far.
Jelly. Thanks, Future. I appreciate you watching my back. Or rather, like, my front. Actively helping me play the game. Man, how am I going to jump weird enough to hit a ceiling pillar in a hallway? Alright, come on. Come on. Can I make it? Okay, I made it into the boss room before the overpower ended. Unfortunately, it was not a, again, not a table modifier. I think most of you people don't think that there is too much of this game. He said, no problem, I've got your back. I've played too much of this game. Way too much of this game, even. And I think most of the Dylans are going to say there is no such thing as too much of this game. I'm certainly enjoying my time with it. Although I'm hitting this weird point where, like, I'm going to have to set, like, a personal goal because I'm out of things that the game is forcing me to do. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just feel like there's not anything that the game's pushing me towards at this point. Other than, you know, get better gear, I guess. You could say that, but I don't even know if that's the case, really. Because I'm not really struggling in vaults anymore.
I just wait till Wednesday.
I gotta set myself, like, personal goals like you've done, where it's like, oh yeah, the, collect all the knowledge, earn all the god favor, harvest all the modifiers. Why Wednesday?
That's when the update's coming.
Ah, so that'll be so Tuesday's the last night I get to play with you, huh? Alright.
We'll see. I might still just play and gather resources. Because I don't know if you saw him going over the update. But it's going to cost a lot of knowledge for the prestige point upgrades.
I mean, you're not wrong, Future, that the level cap might be influencing my decision some, but, like, if there was no level cap, all I would have done is gotten to level 100. Like, what would I be doing at that point?
Getting all of the whatchamacallits, artifacts to kill the boss.
I already have all the artifacts.
Exactly,
We can go fight the Herald right now. We probably
be level 100.
I made a rock. I mean, I can right click the portal and make a rock. I don't know if you can't do it until you're level 100, but
Should we try it?
we certainly can. I don't think we'll survive, but we can.
Probably not, but you know what? Fuck it. Wow, this one actually has a table in it. That's crazy.
How very convenient of you to find a table when I'm this close to you. Is that knowledge stars future?
What?
Also, where is the table? You said you found one?
Down.
Down. Ah, a trail. A wonderful trail. Oh, and it's this room. Cool, I get to learn where its table is.
I think that's the first time I've seen it in there.
Definitely is for me.
Alright, I'm bailing.
Snapped in here real quick. Got the 2 modifiers to finish the vault. Got 1 little piece of modifier, and now am good to go. Very kind of you. Honestly, I don't know if I would have saved myself.
Gave you 3 minutes and you left. How dare you?
I was already moving when I noticed you were eating grapes, so it was a very, very tense situation for me. I would apologize, but I know it was grapes you were eating, so I'm not gonna. I don't think you're capable of wasting those at this point.
Absolutely not. I've given away so many and I still have 800.
Stars, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, that sounds like a lot. I still haven't gone through all my legendary gear to decide what to get rid of.
I just did that a little bit earlier.
And I have enough of it now that I'm having to put up another altar chest.
I filled up an altar chest, switched to a big backpack.
Honestly, that's what I should be doing.
And then that got full, so I had to go through and get rid of some stuff. Hell yeah.
I gotta be honest with you, Future. I don't even know if I know enough about... Because, like, it was really easy for me to say what my favorite Transformer was because I watched the cartoon when I was a child. You see, but I don't really know. I know that Transformers has had a lot of comic crossovers. That's probably something that, like, a lot of people don't know. Transformers have shown up in, like, G.I. Joe and, like, I think Marvel Comics too a couple times. Like, they've been all over the place. That's a little obscure. Not really, but a little bit. Hell, it's probably news to some people that Transformers even had a comic book. It was a pretty quick unload for me, unfortunately / fortunately.
Well,
No, I can feel all of my vault essence going into the diffuser.
got 2.5 stacks of dual pouches.
Tippy got so many resources, he's just setting big backpacks down places to use for things.
Yeah,
I mean, admittedly, I don't. I mean, an Echo Pog is fairly expensive.
What I should do. Thank you for reminding me.
This is not anything. I could start using small backpacks as my storage areas. What was the original name? Future? You're not streaming tonight, right, Tippy?
Mm-mm.
You just chilling?
My throat's killing me.
I feel you. Interesting. Original name for Jetfire Transformer was Skyfire.
Hmm.
Do you need quartz? Is this a need? I can get some.
I was gonna. I got a way to do it. I might have to move his chest.
The Lothar Chest of Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of which, over here, right? Yeah. This is the classic harvest another voidstone from Tippy maneuver. You know how I did it? How I harvested all of my quartz?
Hmm.
I have a villager that I prestiged up to master. Or traded. Not prestiged. I don't know why I said that. A villager.
It was weird.
A mason that I pushed up to master, and he's got to trade for quartz blocks, and if you put those inside of a compacting drawer.
Or if you... Oh yeah, true. I guess it was true. Probably less work.
Aww.
Just do...
Cruiser subscribed for 50 months. My OG.
Where is...
My original.
Is it down here? Oh, it is down here. No, it's not down here. I thought I set up a create. Oh, I did. Right there.
But
Turn the
yeah,
magnet off.
my magnet's off. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I often turn it off when I'm in somebody else's base.
Oh, I don't care if you have it on. Usually I'll say it if I need somebody to turn the magnet off. So I just wash soul soil or soul sand to get quartz.
See, that sounds exhausting. It's so much easier to
I don't
just
do it.
decide to dump emeralds into an auto trader.
Do you see my fun way down?
If by fun way down you mean hole in the ground, yeah.
It's the fun way down. You can just sit there and hit your button over and over again if you want. Like I said, it's the fun way. Oh wow, I got extra gear in here. Oh crap. I am almost done.
Well, future, strangely for me, it has very little to do with the actual singer. Although I am a fan, it has more to do with the fact that I I don't have a lot of subs, so each one of them is really special to me.
Damn it.
You just dropping cows, huh? We just
Oh
throwing.
shit! Can you hit the out button on the first one?
Yeah. I mean, I
I
wasn't
totally
mad.
forgot about that.
Wasn't mad about it. Just thought it was funny. Is it gonna be another dungeon run? Do you think?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go grab a different relic real quick then. Relic, I mean trinket.
Be done in
I'm losing my head for
2 seconds.
all the stuff tonight.
Well, it's a good thing we waited.
Oh snap! We get a rare legendary Lothar appearance. It's not all that rare. Lothar shows up frequently. He's in a lot of my videos. Hmm? Also, just as like a weird side note on why nobody mentions Tenacious D right now, I'm pretty sure it's because some people are actively trying to like move away from that for the moment. Like, I don't know if you remember this, but it was a few months ago when they kind of
Oh yeah.
separated on purpose. Because no matter how you feel about the political spectrum, it's pretty wild to be like at a live concert, massive event with tons of people, just be like, yeah, I wish that assassin had succeeded.
Yeah, that was crazy.
To blow out your birthday candles on your cake and be like, yeah, I wish that assassin had succeeded.
There we go. System upgraded. It'll be a while before I fill these up.
What are these for specifically? Ah. Bro, that's so smart. Why am I not doing this?
My backpacks were full.
I gotta do this. It'd be so easy for me to set up like just a 16K. And just... Oh, that's so smart. Tippy, I'm so glad you're here to just like pass on all this wisdom to me of how I should handle stuff in the game.
Hello, Lothar. Glad to help. I don't know if Lothar's here or not.
He's in my chat at least. I don't know
Oh,
if he's joined
joined,
voice.
Oh, mic not working.
Ooh. We're waiting on him to sort stuff out. Maybe I just go do that real quick. If
So
you
now we're waiting on
have,
Lothar.
if you have a,
I would not recommend putting him this close.
if you have a, well, no, you could just set up an importer the same way that you could otherwise. Yeah. thinking about deposit upgrades and whatnot, but I can just totally set up an importer and set
I
my
have
bag
one
down
for
upon it.
Omega and then one for Legendary, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't want one for the legendary because there's not enough of that I can't pull that out manually. But for the other one, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Make me two 16K drives. We're gonna just legitimately copy Tippy here. Drive? I have drives, right? Yes. 29 of them, in fact. Grid. I'm actually going to use 2 regular grids because I don't need crafting grids for that.
I got 7 crafting grids from mod boxes.
I've got 7 more as well. That's wild. And then I would need... I guess I would need a controller. Ooh. Something is wrong with the server right now. Or my individual thing is just acting strange.
Oh, the server randomly kicked me earlier, so.
And for some reason I typed in 2x's when I did flex. Provides energy to adjacent blocks. Blink. So where should I set this up? Where should... I mean, I do gear right here automatically, so that makes me think that I should just do it right here. But if I'm going
to your forge or your recycler.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've already got cards over there. I don't know if I can fit in another one and it not look weird. This is an outer wall, or I would just punch here.
You could also expand the wall.
I could just do it here, though.
Yeah.
If I just move my vault.
Well, you can't put them next to each other.
Right, there has to be one block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you could put one here.
I could just do it here. I can just move these things. And then do the drive. Grid.
Okay, this time the microphone.
Welcome. What'd you do?
I have no idea what's going on. My mic just sometimes decides it doesn't want to exist anymore until I completely reboot my laptop.
You play on a laptop?
I play on a laptop. I don't get very good frames, but I play on a laptop.
There we go. And we've got green for Omega, and we've got yellow for Legendary.
I'm waiting for Z to notice.
Not only do I play on a laptop, but I use Intel graphics on it. It's not even an NVIDIA graphics card.
What did you do?
Something so subtle I don't think you'll ever notice.
I probably won't, honestly.
I'll give you a hint. You've already looked straight at it.
Probably. Nope. Oh, you emptied out my cookie jar. You're lucky I haven't set up the router that just makes it shoot right in there.
Told you, I don't think you'd ever notice. You really wouldn't have noticed if I would have just took one.
Oh. I would eventually, because I do check it like at random intervals, just to be like, oh, somebody took a cookie, and then I put it back in there, put another one in there, I guess.
Somebody takes cookies out of your cookie jar? That's just rude.
Every now and then one's gone.
Huh.
And then maybe do that there, I guess. Actually, I'll just put all that in there for now, and we'll come back to that. Okay, so where we go? Are we gonna go back to Tippy's and run?
Sure. That's fine.
Okay. Lothar, do you want to join us?
When I get there, it'll be a second still.
Okay.
You don't have to wait for me though.
Are you chewing? Are you eating?
I'm enjoying a nice bowl of ice cream while I wait for this to load.
Oh, nice.
I'm attempting to do it quietly, but sometimes I'm not a quiet person.
You know what's crazy? I have almost an equal number amount of Omega versus Legendary.
Yeah, I
105 to 104.
I really should have made decisions about legendary stuff like much earlier on. Like I'm never going to use a legendary trap disarm piece of armor, right? Like that's just
You never know.
no, it's not going to happen. I'd be okay. I'm not going to say never, right? But I can't imagine me doing that. And so that makes me think that I'm probably never going to do that consciously.
Yeah.
So I'm saying I
Well,
probably
maybe
could
you
have got
are.
rid of those, like straight from the get-go. I could have been like, ah, it's trap disarm, right into the recycler.
I'll be back in a sec.
He joined the game
He joined and then left.
and then walked away IRL.
You know, Z,
Hmm?
I was thinking about you earlier in our
Yeah.
conversation with Lothar about how his forward key is his left trigger or left mouse button.
Mm-hmm.
So I changed my POV back to normal and tried to run a vault,
Mm-hmm.
and I just couldn't do it.
The POV I can almost forgive because I understand, like, number one, there's a certain amount of logic to it, right? Because you're like, I can see more, so I can react to stuff better.
Yes.
I still wouldn't do it because you're playing in a fisheye lens, and that just that would not work for me.
Not really.
But his controls are atrocious, and he should feel bad for it.
I will say it makes, if I change it back to normal, it makes my base look a lot bigger.
I just I can't imagine this is awful. Like everything's distorted and weird.
What are you doing?
I put it on the Quake Pro FOV.
Oh.
I could have this as like an awful channel point redemption.
I'm feeling called out.
I mean, he does it too. We were talking about him doing it, not you.
Yeah.
Although now that you're back and you mention it, please feel bad for your control scheme. Just, you deserve better, Lothar.
And now you understand it's even worse because I do it on a laptop.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
I gamed on a laptop for a long time, so I'm not fussed about that one.
I actually haven't had a desktop for probably 15 years now.
I just want to point out that when you take the FOV back to the middle, it says FOV normal. It says it's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's normal, and then it's like the doctors say special for certain conditions. You know, it's
Just
not
casually
actually.
pointing out that that's the norm. Okay. So
Just because
also,
somebody says it's normal doesn't mean it's actually normal.
yeah, it's literally written in text. It's pretty hard to ignore. Um, so question of the day, you two, if you'd like.
Straight.
Mayhap. I'll go right.
I take left.
Uh, question of the day. You win the lottery. What's your first purchase?
I,
Eh,
A hat?
house.
House. Okay.
But it's gonna be a custom house, not just somebody's house. I'm gonna build my own.
That's rad. What do you think,
do you
Lothar?
care about which braziers do we do?
Chests.
Fuller, luckier.
Okay. Um, let's see. I would, well, honestly probably do the house also. Just pay it off because I have the actual house itself. But to be different, first thing I buy probably vehicles for my children.
Are they currently of driving age, or are you just saying you'd be prepared?
One will be this summer, and one is coming up soon.
Hmm.
So all of the above.
Right?
So Lothar, we got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you have to be level 100 to beat the boss?
Yes.
I thought
You
so.
cannot go into a Herald Vault without being level 100.
I thought so.
Bunk. Why can you make a crystal then?
You shouldn't be able to make the crystal until you're level 100 either.
He did.
I've made 2 of them.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. You just need to have the artifact finished to make the crystal. Yeah, if you try and do that, it won't, you can't go in.
That's weird.
Yeah. The puzzle should probably tell you you're not level 100 yet and say you can't do it. Otherwise, it leads to needless confusion like this. Where I have to ask Lothar Senpai how, if I can get into one, even though I'm not level 100.
I guarantee you that's true, though, because I have attempted it in seasons past.
I believe you. I'm not the guy that's gonna say like, hey, will you answer this question for me? And then as soon as you answer, yell bullshit. I'm just not that guy.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I mean,
What a fool!
there is some history here, so you could say that if you wanted.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna. Unless it's about mining speed. Although I'd like to think at this point, even that issue you've corrected.
Yeah.
Surely
For
you
the
can
most
tell
part.
me right now, without having to look it up, what the mining speed you need is to mine Voltors instantly. With efficiency 3+, and also haste 3.
Which is exactly what he told you what it was last time.
51.25.
There you go.
I always do 65.
Hey, you're allowed to overkill it.
65?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can go lower. It's just it won't insta mine all the blocks around it sometimes.
Man, this one has an alchemy archive. What a slap on the
Did
pants.
we get Champion's Abode?
No, we got brutal mobs though.
I feel like I'm getting a abnormally large amount of champions.
I would love that. Can you send them my way?
I will.
It's a trick question. You can't. It's actually impossible. But if you could, that would be awesome.
I mean, technically I could.
Cruiser
I can give them to
says.
everybody.
Cruiser says, going out to eat and ordering whatever the hell she wants.
There you go. So are we bouncing right or left? When we do that.
Right. Which is my left.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I'm fairly certain the first thing that I would do is retain the services of a lawyer to answer my own question.
You're nitpicking. Obviously, that's what you should do. We're not talking about that.
I would have said all the stuff if you guys hadn't already said it.
Well, it's not about being unique. It's about saying what you would do.
Yeah, retain the services of a lawyer, and I get minced for it immediately.
No, we're talking about after all the legal stuff. We're talking with the money.
But yeah, if we're talking just fun, yeah, I'd probably pay off my house. Or food. It's almost assuredly it's actually going to be food. Because I'm probably going to need food just to do the things that I'm trying to do. Like, retain the lawyer. So it's going to be food.
Honestly, my lifestyle wouldn't change too much. I would just get to enjoy working and having to worry about keeping my job.
Okay. Well, I would just be playing Minecraft all day.
Mine would change dramatically.
Actually, I would build a hotel as well.
And here's the thing, like, I don't think that the actual activities I engage in would change, but man, just really sit and think for a second about how you would be if you suddenly did not have to concern yourself with money, with providing a means for your survival. I'm pretty sure that I would be so different. I'd be way more generous, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Maybe even foolishly so. That's why I need the lawyer. Can I buy a new back for my mother?
Probably.
That would be nice. I'd probably do that pretty quick. I don't know if it'd be the first thing that I did, but it'd happen pretty quick. My mother has the arthritis, the rheumatoid arthritis, so bad. She'd be pretty close to the front of my thoughts. I tell my wife to quit her job. Can that count as a purchase? Like, one of the first things that I would do is tell my wife to quit her job.
Your wife? Is that what you're saying?
That's something I would do with money.
Purchase a wife?
I'd be like, hey, listen, wife, honey, you know how we've talked about for a while that, like, you absolutely hate your job and would way rather not be doing that, even though it's tolerable, even though you've kind of figured out how to swing with it, but you just don't like it. Why don't you just stop doing that? What if, and hear me out, we go out to eat and we get a hotel room, and then we wake up whenever we feel like the next morning, and then we go talk to a lawyer, and then we just figure out where to go from there. And all this before we've even signed for the money, of course. This is just this is pre-gaming.
I will say that probably won't be an option for you because it does take anywhere from like 30 to 90 days to actually keep your money.
No. Yeah, no. Listen. I know it's not the best decision. I have never been quoted as having the best decisions. But yeah, I'd probably want. Yeah, as Cruiser says, like, probably want a generic trust that I can actually tie everything to, so that way my name isn't on any of the paperwork insofar as I can
Well, you
have that
want
removed.
you should like one of the things you should do is claim it in a trust, so that way if you die, you still get the payments.
Mm-hmm.
Or well, I guess it depends on if
No,
you're
I
doing
wouldn't take the
or lump
payments. I
sum.
would just take the lump sum, yeah.
I would do payments 100%.
I
You double your
wouldn't.
money by doing payments.
Yep, except that you don't. Like, it sounds that way, but if you think about how you could invest that money over time, you're going to come out way ahead taking the lump sum and investing it than you will taking the payments.
99% of all lottery winners go bankrupt. And they could have avoided it by taking payments.
Yeah. 99% of lottery people don't get a lawyer first.
Yes, they do.
They immediately go out and they buy a car and a house, and then they just spend it all, and then when they get hit with their first tax bill, that's what makes them go bankrupt, because they didn't save anything for taxes. Yeah, I would just take the lump sum and then have somebody invest that for me. Because I'm not claiming that I'm smart enough to do it. I'm just claiming that that's the better way to go for making sure that the longevity of money is maintained.
Well, that's what happens if you take the payments as well. It's invested. So you
Yeah, but you don't get
more.
You don't
every
get
year.
the. You do not get the benefits of the investments. You still just get the payment that you agreed to.
No, that's wrong.
That is not incorrect in my state.
Oh, well, maybe it's different per state.
I do not know if there are different rules in different states, but I've been led to believe that it works the way that I say. So,
I mean, I forgot about the different states. It might be different.
I don't know what I need to worry about.
what was that, Lithar?
I doubt I'll ever need to worry about it.
Yep, unfortunately. If you do win, though, Lothar, you gotta remember us and come and pay the server bill so we can have a top-tier server to play Vault Hunters on.
Oh, yeah. If I win, that's one of the things that'll get invested in.
Oh, absolutely. Because I would be playing literally every single day.
Cruiser says that if she hopes that we both win so that we can compare across time the payments versus the lump sum.
True.
You know what? That's a study I'm willing to partake in.
Ooh, and I just entered a dungeon as that overpower kicked on.
It's already kicked on.
I know, but I entered a dungeon and it's on. I just entered a dungeon. Listen, man, you're gonna have to cut me a break tonight. I'm not banging on even like half of my cylinders right now. I think I have misspoke at least one word in every sentence I've said so far.
I didn't want to call you out, but maybe.
Yep.
He called his trinkets relics earlier.
I said
my
I
goodness,
prestiged a
monster.
villager up to master level.
Yeah.
Yep.
How do you even live?
Poorly. At the constant, just unrelenting and unfavorable whims of fate.
One day at a time.
Thinking that, like, the only reason that I can claim to have any luck at all is because it's bad luck. Something along those lines. That's how I live every day. I think I have been lucky exactly one time in my life. And that was when I somehow got her to say yes.
I knew that's what you were thinking.
Come out, skeletons. Come out to play. This is another dungeon. I still don't know where the table is exactly.
It's right there. If that was where that champion spawned, that's where it would be.
Yes, I am somewhat presumptive that it'll be in the champion's room, but
Walked right past it.
yep, I sure did. I'd believe it, honestly. Like, maybe somebody should roll back the footage, clip it, and tell me if I did it wrong. Definitely
No,
clip it if I did it wrong.
You were good.